all the clubs and I go around the country and I see this every night. Right away, I don't like it. Okay? Because I don't see an athletic height. So the athletic height I talk about is when you're 6 inches lower than your standing height. I call it the boxing height. So if that's your standing height, the athletic height is 6 inches lower, like if you were going to be a boxer. What you do is you put your racket on the floor, feet either side, pick the racket up, and that's going to be wider than your shoulders. Okay? So it teaches you the athletic height, so you put it down, pick it up, just keep your feet there, now start to rally. Go. When we talk about the split step, there are two concepts we have to understand, which is the even and uneven. And the difference between the two is, one, you don't know the direction of the ball. When it's even, even. You don't know the direction of the ball. Uneven, you do know the direction of the ball. And they're important to develop both skills. If I do a first serve, you just land even. Okay, so you jump a little bit, and very good. He doesn't know if it's going to be a forehand or backhand. He can't. He hasn't got enough time. But now it's the second serve. It's slower. The ball's not 120 miles an hour anymore. It's 105 miles an hour. So now you need a selective split step. There we go. So watch one more time. Okay. So what we should see is, and that allows me to move in the direction of the ball much quicker. And a lot of our juniors don't have a selective split step on the second serve because they don't read the ball well enough. We have to train that explicitly. So when should he make the split step? It should be should jump just prior to impact. Okay? Jump just prior to impact. Very good. Very good. Just prior to impact. Very good. But he needs to then choose which direction. It's going to be a forehand. So you jump, and then there we go. Very good. This is one of my favorite warm-ups to do. Instead of just sending the kids around the court for a jog, teach them the footwork they need for tennis. When children learn to volley, they tend to volley like this. So what they do is they bring this foot forwards and then just pivot back. Okay? And that's old school volleying. Now it's much more athletic to move forwards when you volley at mid-court, and therefore you have a two-step volley, which means you step out with your right leg and then hit and forwards. On the backhand, you step out with forwards with your left leg and then your right. So forehand. Backhand. So he does this. He goes back. But I want him to go forwards. It's completely different. Go forward. That's it. Very good. And go again. Forehand. That's very good. Now backhand. And prepare with your racket as well. That's it. That's different. Now I teach the back pedal. So if I say forehand, and then back pedal. Understand? So there's recovery. You never stay too close to the net, otherwise you get lobbed. Forehand and back. Backhand. Backhand. Forehand. Forehand. Backhand. Backhand. Forehand. Stop there. It's physically demanding. It's the movement that you need to close the net. It's the backup and recovery you need when you get close to the net and they play another shot. So it's just teaching the movement you need for tennis. It's tennis-specific footwork drills.